about here? Yeah, sure. What's up, guys? Welcome back to JS Detailing. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Joel.
I'm James.
We're gonna go over everything that we did to this sweet Riptide Blue C8 that we got in here. And that's Rez. Want to start with the front?
Yeah, so we've had a really long couple weeks playing catch up on some projects. This was one, the customer's been very patient with us. We had to push it back just a little bit. So it came in, we were gonna do a full front end PPF install, and then we did a track pack also, which includes the rockers and the side skirts. We wanted a little bit of customization on the roof, so we actually had Logan install 3M's, what's the name?
Black metallic, I think is what they call it.
It's basically their version of the carbon flash that they put on these new C8s. So Logan got that installed, followed the body lines per customer's request, and then we actually went over that with our PPF to keep it protected, since vinyl scratches a lot easier, and the PPF, like I said, protects it, gives it a nice glossy look, and really rounds off just the personal aspect of this car.
This guy had some aftermarket, like a front splitter and side skirts installed, and they were done before he brought it in. So that kind of made it a little bit challenging because our factory cuts weren't quite, up to spec per the form of these, but we got it down and got them protected on those as well. We ended up removing the front splitter so we could get the bumper piece tucked all the way down here. Res approves.
Yeah, it's just something little that we do and kind of pride ourselves here is debadging, taking stuff off where we need to just to hide one or two lines. I think it really cleans up the look of an install and sets us apart from the other shops. Something else that we like to do is we've actually done enough of these now that adding to the cuts where needed is something we'll go through and customize a little bit. A lot of the times you'll get two pieces somewhere on this that need to be seamed up, and that can be a little difficult. So I guess a good example is the mirrors on this. They are two pieces for that main body part of it. So we went through, added just a little bit extra to the length of the film, and then where you need to seam it down, made it a lot easier, and you can hardly see or even feel that there's two pieces of PPF here. So we just did one trim across here to get the excess off, and then, like I said, it's much cleaner look, and it didn't take that much more time. It really rounds it off.
We're learning as we go along, but we like to hide as many lines as possible and wrap as much things as possible. It just makes for a lot cleaner look. Probably the best compliment that you can get is when people say you can't even tell it's on there. It's like, well, that's the goal, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. It just depends on the cuts and everything. But like James said, with us customizing everything and then we can kind of seam it ourselves, it really helps. Yeah. This customer wanted the emblem removed, so he didn't have a line around there. So we took that out, reapplied it. Obviously he wanted that back on there. So that helps hide lines as well. Anytime we can remove emblems and reapply them back on, stripes, usually we try to apply those back over the top just so we don't have an air gap or the film can change the look of the stripe.
Yeah, it's definitely a much quicker process. If we were to just take, like, say, the hood piece, not wrap any edges, just go basically on the hood, come right up to the edge, you can get it looking pretty good, and it will be a lot quicker install, but it's just a much cleaner look, a much more rounded off, and like Joel said, the biggest compliment is when you can't even tell the film's on there. This does take a little bit of extra time, but we like to do it. And like I said, this customer's been super patient. We threw in a couple extra goodies for him just to say thank you for letting us keep it a bit longer while we got caught up from some previous jobs adding stuff as they showed up to the shop. So we did a touchscreen protector on the interior, did his door seals also. Just some little things to help protect it a little more, keep the car looking good for longer, and for us to say thank you really for the patience.
It's always nice to have something protecting that door seal, because getting in and out, if you're not careful, everybody kicks those door seals and they can get scratched up. So if you got PPF on there, you can scratch it up all you want. If it's light scratches, you can heat it right out because it's self-healing, or we can just replace it if it gets bad enough, if it gets gouged or something like that. But it's getting a lot more common, especially on Corvettes, these low cars. Customer did have aftermarket wheels already installed. He actually did ceramic coat them himself because he said he had some and he wanted to use it, and so we did that. But we still ended up doing the calipers, and I did the splash guards. Back here is a carpeted liner, so we don't coat that, but up front is all plastic, so we coated the whole wheel well. Just helps with cleaning and keeping it looking good, really. These cars, the performance cars especially, dust with brakes so bad, and it doesn't matter if it's American, German, Italian, whatever it is. If it's performance pad, they're gonna dust because they're made to stop quick. So having a coating on there just allows for a lot easier maintenance because everything just blows right off when you go to wash it.
Yeah, and I guess to follow that, after we do the PPF, then we'll do a correction and coating on the rest of the paint that doesn't have film. And so basically the doors, quarters, hatch piece, and then the rear end all got a light polish. This was a pretty new car. I think it was built in what, February?
Yeah, it was literally built last month. It's got 500 miles on it right now.
Luckily there wasn't many defects to chase after. Like I said, just a light finishing polish around, maybe 1 or 2 scratches that I hit a little harder. And then everything got our G-Technic Crystal Serum Ultra, which is our main ceramic that we run. We really love it. The gloss that it adds and the level of slickness and just ease of maintenance that coating provides is amazing.
And they guarantee it for 9 years. We always tell everybody, we don't know if we'll see 9 years out of it, but it's guaranteed by G-Technic. It comes with its own serial number, and you register it online. And as long as you come back that once a year for the ceramic maintenance wash, they're supposed to guarantee it. So obviously we haven't been running it for 9 years yet, but it's one of our favorite coatings. I've had it on a couple of my personal vehicles for a couple years, and every time I wash it, everything just blows right off, beads up just like it should. It's amazing, and it really looks great on this blue color.
Yep.
But I'm a fan of blue, big blue guy.
Blue's
so
kind of the shop theme here anyway.
Yeah, I love how this color kind of shifts in different lighting. It looks dark and then it looks light.
Yeah, and Logan's not here to go over his stuff. Like I said, we did the vinyl wrap. Great job on that. Getting everything covering all the blue, because everything, when they came in, this was all blue. All the A-pillars, roof line, obviously roof, and everything back here. We also did window tint, what, 20% on the sides and 50 on the windshield, I think?
I believe so. Looks like 50.
I don't think he wanted to go too dark, but just those two things from him helps us, our finished product just takes it to a next level. And obviously the window tint is always a big thing. That's something that pretty much anyone goes after when they get a new car now. And that in itself is probably one of the most drastic changes you can do to a new car, is getting those windows darker, and it just makes it a much more aggressive look.
That extra carbon flash on top kind of helps break up all the blue too, because you got carbon flash accents all over the car from the factory, and then just adding that nice little touch kind of help set it apart from all the other Corvettes out there too. So definitely one of my favorite spec'd C8s that we've had in so far. Yeah, the little hints of yellow around it I think go perfectly with the blue. The customer said he was kind of iffy on it when he first picked it up, but then once he got the wheel, because he had stock wheels on it, I think he said, and he was like, I don't know if I made the right choice. But then he got these wheels that opened up the barrels a little more and let you really see the calipers, and then that tied in with the seat belts, and it all just comes together really nicely on this one. So yeah, he's on his way, well, in a couple hours, so we'll see what he thinks of it. I think he'll be really happy. I sent him a little teaser pic earlier and he loved it, so. I think that pretty well wraps up everything that we did with this one. I can't think of anything more. So. Nope, no accessory installs on this one. Been doing that a lot lately too. Yeah, he liked to do a lot of that stuff himself, so he had the side skirts and front splitter already done before we brought it here, and the wheels, but we went ahead and protected him for him. Got it got it done.
Yep, done with one, on to the next.
Yep, got another one coming.
Yeah.
So actually it's here.
It's,
It's literally behind us.
fresh in the wash bay. Yep. So
Got to do film on that one as well.
one C8 after another.
Full front and track pack, as well as exo shield on the windshield for that orange one. So if you guys want to follow up and see more work that we do, like, subscribe, comment. All the things that YouTubers say to do, do it. And we'll hit you back on the next one.